consecutive wins for our Raps, and oh, baby, what a W tonight there at Scotiabank Arena. Second night of a back-to-back. Obviously, they played yesterday as well in Atlanta against the top-seeded Phoenix Suns, and they just beat the Phoenix Suns, and the Raptors welcomed them into Scotiabank Arena and beat them 125-114 to win their fifth consecutive game. With the win, the Raptors are now 28-23. They are now in the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference, and especially with Charlotte losing tonight to Cleveland, that gives us even more breathing room in that sense. The Raptors are playing on some kind of level right now, but this game was a game of runs. Now, before we get into the game itself, the Atlanta Hawks, and people see them as well, they're sitting in like what, the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference, 11th seed, whatever they are. Yeah, it's nothing great. You should beat them. They're behind you. You got to remember, this team dealt with a ton of COVID stuff early in the season. This team went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. And oh yeah, they didn't have Trae Young in that last meeting against the Raptors. So tonight, they basically have a full healthy roster. Trae Young's back. And the Raptors win it by 11. I believe the Hawks have won like 9 of their last 11 games or something along those lines. Those 2 losses to the Toronto Raptors. It's remarkable the way this team has been playing, and they continue to do so. Let's break down this game because there's a lot to get to. First things first, the first quarter. I mean, I would say the Raptors win this quarter 39-28, but Pascal Siakam, the man just went off. He has been phenomenal over the last month and a half, 2 months. And when I say off, I mean easily all-star caliber level. And he might be a replacement if someone doesn't go. He was ridiculous in that first quarter. 24 points, 4 rebounds. In the first quarter, may I add. 4 rebounds, 8 of 88 from the field shooting. I think it was 6 of 7, I believe, from the field. Yeah, 24 on 6 shots, or 6 made shots. He was 4 of 4 from three-point range. He was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Holy crap, Pascal went off. And the Raptors are up by 11 at the end of one. Now, they did have an 18-point lead. They dwindled it down to 11. And as the second quarter started, their run continued. And the Raptors' offense went flat. And they win that second quarter 31-21. As I mentioned earlier, it was a game of runs. And you're still up at halftime, but it's a measly 1-point advantage. You need to come out in the third quarter and establish yourself. And the Raptors do exactly that. They build that lead up. They get some big-time bench play. And they win that third quarter 36-27. So you're up by 10 going into the fourth. And at one point in the fourth quarter, the Raptors are up by 16. They're feeling great. But and they built it up to 16 with Fred, Gary Trent, and OG Anunoby on the bench, which was so important. And then once they brought back in John Collins and Trae Young and all those guys, okay, here comes Fred, OG, and Gary Trent about the 7-minute mark. So you got about 5 minutes of really good play from your bench unit, including Pascal Siakam. He was out there with the bench, but he did a fantastic job, kind of doing a great job. Delano Bant was great out there. Precious Achiuwa making 2 big threes in the fourth. And you're up by 16. However, the Atlanta Hawks are known to be very good offensively and downright abysmal defensively. So no matter what lead you had, 16 is great. But that Hawks team, with the way that offense works, they can catch fire fast. And they did. I believe they went on a 12-0 run. And the Raptors are sitting here struggling, not getting a point in 3 minutes. And we're gasping for air right now at the very end of this 4 games in 5 day stretch. You're looking for something here. And you get some big time plays from everybody. Everybody made plays in that dying 4-minute stretch where it was a tight, maybe like a 2-point game or something like that. Everybody made an impact in that final frame. And as I mentioned, a game of runs. They made their 12-0 run, but the Raptors made the big run when it counted most in the final few minutes of this game. Now, I wanted to bring up a few different plays in the final few minutes. One was Scotty Barnes in general in the final minute and a half. Can we talk about that pass he made? Fred passed it inside to him, and Bogdanovich lost OG on the baseline. OG cuts to the bucket. I believe that was that play. Either way, OG's wide open underneath the 10. Scotty finds with a hard pass right into the pocket. OG goes up for the reverse, gives you 2, and it's a big-time bucket in that moment. Then, at the back end of a shot clock, Scotty Barnes probably didn't want to shoot the 3, but shot it with confidence and knocked it down, basically icing the game. And then another time, on the defensive end, I think it was after that 3-point shot, he gets a hard-working rebound. There's like 3 or 4 dudes there, but Scotty comes flying in and gets the rebound to secure it and to basically secure the dub. Scotty had like 8 points going into that last little bit. He ended with 16. Big-time moments in the final little bit for Scotty Barnes. And I mentioned OG a little earlier. This is another thing I wanted to mention. Can we talk about that block on Trae Young? Like, not just because he blocked Trae Young on a shot. Like, you don't really see shots get blocked when they're mano-mano like that. You don't really see them block shots very often, right? You see a lot of contests. You see people fouling on those type of shots. But OG and Anunoby, if you watch that in slow-mo, Trae Young obviously going to the step to the side, take the shot. Before he even takes the step, like he slightly leans. And OG's already jumping at him like, hey, pal, you're going to go up for this. And he goes up for it, and he denies the shot. I mean, it was an incredible block from OG. So, look at, guys, that's what I'm trying to say in the dying minutes. Scotty got it done. OG got it done on the defensive end. And, oh, yeah, by the way, Gary Trent knocked down a big corner 3. The guys just got it done in the final few minutes. We've talked about it early in the season, how this team was lacking that clutch factor. They didn't really have that guy. Well, we have now seen, especially in a game like this, that literally everybody in the starting unit is finding that clutch gene, and they're working with it. And the Raptors end up, after giving that 12-0 run, they still won the fourth quarter 29-28, and they win the game by 11, 125-114. Incredible stuff from the Toronto Raptors this evening. It was absolutely remarkable. Now, let's get to the player stats quickly because I'm already at 8 minutes, but I had the thought things I wanted to touch on. Pascal Siakam ties the season high in points, 33 points, 9 boards, 4 assists on 11 of 16. By the way, one of those assists from Pascal is when he dribbled into the lane. I think he was going to go up for it, and there was 2 guys on him, but that beautiful pass as Fred's cut into the baseline. That might have been the one where Bogdanovich lost him in the corner. But just an incredible pass from Pascal. 11 of 16 from the field. 8 of 9 from the free throw line. It says 3 of 3 from three-point range. They might have taken one of those threes back that was in the first quarter. But either way, still a plus 15 while he was on the floor. Gary Trent Jr., didn't have that 30-point performance, but 19 points, 1 board, 1 dime, 8 of 17 shooting, just under 50%. 3 of 5 from three-point range. He had a couple big steals, or at least 1 big steal in the game. And he was a plus 18 while he was on the floor. So a great job from Gary Trent. And Fred VanVleet, the new court general, 26 points, 4 boards, 11 dimes in the game, 10 of 18 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 of 10 from three-point range, and a plus 11 while he was on the floor. Freddie All-Star, baby, proving it tonight. And he was absolutely spectacular. And OG Anunoby offensively, maybe wasn't as engaged, 8 points in the game, but he did have 10 rebounds and 4 assists. Shot 3 of 8, was 2 of 4 from 3, but he did give you the 2 steals and the 2 blocks in the game. So a big night defensively from OG. And Scotty Barnes, the rookie, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists for the young fella, 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line. I'm spitting everywhere because I'm so damn excited. 1 of 2 from three-point range and 2 steals for Scotty Barnes. Like I mentioned, the line didn't look great heading into that fourth quarter, but man, did he dial in and have a great fourth. And your bench play. This is back-to-back contests now for Precious and Boucher to get it done. Boucher's been great lately all around. Precious back-to-back games where he's been phenomenal. I mean, he was really, really good tonight. There was a couple times we had a couple missed plays, but what we've learned from Precious Achiuwa is that he doesn't take a play off. He may make an abysmal mistake offensively on the offensive side of the ball, but that's not gonna get into his mind and affect his defense. And that's what you love to see. 10 points, 3 boards for Precious. Shot 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. Both of them in the fourth quarter. Great job from Precious, helping build that lead up to 16 at that one point. And Chris Boucher, just a solid game, right? Just an overall solid contest for him. Listen to this. 11 points, 8 boards, 1 dime. 4 of 4 from the field. 2 of 2 from free throw line. 1 of 1 from 3. He didn't miss a shot from wherever he took it. I love it. 1 steal, 1 block. I love that he didn't take, he was out there for like 18 minutes. I'm glad he didn't take like 13 shots because he was feeling it. No, let the offense flow. He only took the 4 shots because those are all the shots that were there, and he made them all. Great job from Chris Boucher. And a quick Delano Ben shout out. 9 minutes played, hit 3 assists. Made an impact when he was on the floor, so a great job from Delano in this one. Now, quick team stats. Atlanta shot 46% from the field, 31% from three-point range, and 90% from the line. So again, a very good offensive team in the Atlanta Hawks. You held them to 31% from beyond the arc. So that's really important, especially since they made like 3 or 4 in a row there in the fourth quarter. So that really upped the percentage. So it tells you how bad they were from three-point range for the majority of the game. The Raptors, 57% from the field. 63% from three-point range. They were dialed in from beyond the arc. It helps when Pascal's perfect. 17 for 27 from 3. It's wild. If this team can shoot the ball, maybe not that good, but half as good as what they've been doing in this stretch, and they play the defense that they have been over this stretch, they're a scary team. This team is already a very scary team. 17 for 27 from three-point range, 63% from 3, and 89% from the line. They shot 90% from the free throw line yesterday, 89 today. Beautiful to watch. Beautiful, beautiful. And you know what's some crazy stuff? I had to write this down. Minus 14 in points in the paint. Minus 9 in second chance points. Minus 5 on the offensive boards. And minus 10 in points off of turnovers. Yet you won by 11. You were dialed in from 3. You made your shots. Big time job for the Toronto Raptors in this game. Now, the next game for the Raps is not till Monday. They get a couple days off. Thank goodness for them. But this is a big one. A team that's right on your tail. The Charlotte Hornets. You're in Charlotte on Monday night. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off there. Raptors looking to push that win streak to 6 in a row. And obviously for the Hornets, they've spiraled. They've lost 3 straight. So they're looking to bounce back. The Raptors are looking to stay on an absolute roll. Let's see what happens. I have the utmost confidence in these guys. However, it's a wait-and-see game. But you know what? These guys, we've seen from the starting 5, is that anybody can beat you on any given night. And tonight, it was Pascal and Fred. All right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game this evening, smack that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button. You guys are not already. Comment down below thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's game today for the Toronto Raptors? The Twitter link is down below. Follow up, send me a DM to like great stuff. The Instagram link is down below as well. So follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And guys, I want to get a little in here quick. If you guys are interested in me making a TikTok and doing some things on there as well, making some videos, some news stuff, and maybe some live reaction stuff. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments because I'm really debating hitting up the TikTok and seeing if we can do something with that. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments though. Twitter link and Instagram link are down below for right now at least. And I will talk to you guys Leafs edition on Monday as well as they take on the Carolina Hurricanes in their first game back after the All-Star break. The skills comps tonight. To be honest, I haven't really been paying a whole lot of attention to it. Saw a few things, but the Raptors are buzzing and I want to watch them. All right? But they take on the Carolina Hurricanes on Monday night. And for the Raptors, they're in Charlotte taking on the Hornets. 7 p.m. tip-off there. The boys looking for 6 in a row. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out, though, right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.